All right, guys, we're back with another Edison format finals. This time at Eclipse games between Henry on the left and Los on the right, both playing Vayu Turbo. So Vayu Turbo mirror match. Los attacks over Vayu and then does shoot. So Los went second, but did open does shoot. Ooh, looks like Henry's hand was double Vayu, so not a strong opening for Henry. And again, does shoot just makes it even worse. And I think he just drew the D prison. Okay, so he's hiding his backwards. Yeah, burial D prison. So he chooses a dark arm. Not a bad choice. I guess Los doesn't want it to come back. Maybe Los's hand is slow, so he's kind of like, I don't want the dark arm to come back and bite me later. But one thing I will say, I don't know why every time I'm on, not every time, but it happens quite often. Like each match, someone opens does shoot and it's just devastating. But I think in Henry's hand, it doesn't hurt him that bad. Okay, so Himoto Sirocco, that's unfortunate for Los as well. So you can see the four boxes behind us. Yeah, first place gets 3, second gets 1. So a lot of pressure for these two. It was a half a case tournament. Usually we only play for one box, but they were running like some special this day. That's why I decided. But I only decided to film the top cut because Swiss rounds, there's a glare. You guys can kind of see it. So I decided only to film the top cut. All right, so Henry decides to crash here. Also, I'll go over these two. So Los right now, Los is tied for the most wins on the channel. Trying to get so if he wins here, he'll break the tie that he and I have. And Henry's trying to get his third win. So it looks like Henry set the D prison. He already normal summoned, so yeah, I think so. Los D prison the thing. I don't know what's in Los's hand, but 79. Los is thinking a while. I didn't speed up this duel as much as I normally do. Okay, so Los decides to normal summon Armageddon. I mean, the only thing you don't know is the card that Henry drew for his turn. Okay, so Los decides to send a plague. I don't really like this Vayu mirror match is not fun. I've started playing Vayu recently, and it's just I don't know. I think whoever goes first is huge. I mean, it's like that. It's always like that in Yu-Gi-Oh, but in some matchups, going first is not that big of a deal. But in this one, I think it's really important, more so than others. All right, so it looks like Henry's got like Raiko, Caius, Burial. Yeah, Raiko, Caius, Burial. I wonder what he drew for his turn. Let's see. At least the Burial's live, so he decides to use the Burial. So maybe he's going to go for the Caius play here. Raiko, Caius. I think he drew another Raiko. So he chooses. Okay, so Los is. Oh, did he draw Necro? Oh, yeah, it's Necro. So Los knows Henry's got the Kaya. So he's got Vayu, Kai. Oh, his hand's not that good. It's Necro, Vayu, Raiko, Caius. So all he can do now is set the Raiko. Oh, this is devastating. Yeah, it's not looking good for Henry. So his hand now is Vayu, Necro, Caius. So I actually got second place at a. You guys saw I went to my regional and we were playing for the Light and Darkness Dragon Man. I got second place. I wasn't main decking Caius in my Vayu deck, and people were calling me crazy. I mean, Caius can be really good, but it can also be kind of mid. As you can see here, Henry can't even summon it. So I'm just testing things out. I like test. Anytime I build a deck, I like to mess around with it and see what I like, what I don't like. I don't have like a set list. Like, oh, you have to play this card and stuff like that. I like to experiment. Okay, so let's see what Los. It's got like 3 cards. So he tops for Plague. Another Caius. Oof. Well, Caius is putting in work for Los, but it's not putting in work for Henry. Okay. So now 2179 and set one. Oh, he redrew the dark armed. Can he make it live? Is there any way? He's checking his dark, so he's got Greffer, Armageddon. Does low? How can he make it live? Is there a way? Like crashing? Unless I'm missing something, is it dead? Oh, compulse. What could Henry have done differently? He showed the dark arm. I guess he could have crashed. But I think if Low, I think it was game. No matter what he did, if he had crashed, then Lowe's would have maybe read the dark arm, composed him, and it would have been the same situation. So yeah, Henry was cooked. Anyway, game two, Henry's going first. Lowe's one win away from 3 boxes and number one on the channel. He was number one recently, and then I tied him like when I won a few weeks ago. Okay, so yeah, this is why I don't film at this local. You kind of see the glare there. I can't even see that card. What did he Rhoda for? Oh, it looks like it was Greffer. Yeah, so he summons Greffer, pitches Sirocco. What's he gonna send? Plague or Vayu? So he chooses Vayu. What sleeves is Henry using? Looks like obelisk sleeves. Oh, those look nice. So he's got Torrential in hand, and so Henry decides to pass. Charge, Mills, MST, Greffer, Armageddon. Searches Ryko. So one thing that since I've been playing Vayu recently, like almost everyone plays 2-2. I've been using 3 Greffer, 2 Armageddon. Ooh, so here comes Gale. Half goes down to 850. It's 450, I believe. Yeah, 450. This scenario happens all the time. I don't know why. It just happens in the mirror. It happens in against Black Wings. Oh, and Lowe's drew no back row, so Henry's gonna drop the dad. Can he kill him? He's got brain control too. Oh man, he might be able to kill him. Let's see. So he goes dark armed. Let's see, dark armed plus brain. That's already 41 right there. Vayu. Let's see, 23, 31. Vayu dark arm is 51, so he would have to put. Oh yeah, that's game. He's got a Greffer in hand. Yeah, that's game. Dark armed, arm wing. Yeah, that's 8,000. Unless, but you could be afraid of Gores. But even if he has the Gores, let's say he has the Gores, you have the Gores, make an Armor Master, and then blow up. You don't even have to have the Gores. You could just. Now, but it's highly likely Lowe's does have the Gores. It's just up to you. What would I do in this situation? I would go for it. Me, that's just me. Anytime I have game, I usually tend to go for it. Gores is at 1. So either A, they're not always going to have it. So that's just what I would do. Can you kill him without having to, without wasting the brain control? That's the question. And let's see. If he sends Plague, tops for Plague, 2856. No, I don't think he can kill him 2856. No, he'll be at 100. So he can't kill him without using the brain control. He can only kill him if he uses the brain control. Yeah, 28, 28, 56, 59, 79. Yep. So his last card is, so he does send the Plague. Yeah, if I'm Henry, I just brain control here. Yeah, brain control. And then like no, just kill him right there. Yeah, just kill him. That's 8,000. If he drops Gores, you can blow up the Gores. You can half it. You have a lot of choices. Let's see. So that's what Henry's debating. It is the finals, guys, so it's understandable. You're way more cautious in the finals. There's just a lot more pressure, especially at our local. It's a little different because you're on camera, so everyone who watches the channel is gonna see the finals. And yeah, three boxes compared to one, and also the bragging rights, because like my locals is becoming very competitive. Like my friend Los made a tier list of all the Edison players at our local. And that also adds more fuel to the fire. Anyway, so Henry pulls it out. Yeah, I would have just went for it. So I would have done the same thing Henry did. All right, so game 3. Los opens Trooper, mills Ryko, Crow, Sirocco. Okay, so I'm milling Sirocco at least. Sets 1. Card Trooper is another card that I don't play in my Vayu deck. I know it's a good card, but like I said, I try out different lists, different things. Not saying Trooper's a bad card. I'm just trying it without it. All right, so he mills another Sirocco, Mirror Force, Bottomless. Oh, Mole. That's really good. Really good for Lowe's because I think Henry's hand's slow, so he really needed that Ryko to go off. There's one card. I'll go over here in a second. So Henry resets. He's gonna set some back rows. So he sets 2 and passes. All right, Trooper again. Ooh, those ulti Caiuses. I'm over here talking crap about the cards, like Card Trooper and Caius, and then Los is just abusing them. Oh, does he have 3 darks? No, he's got 4, right? Double Sirocco, double Caius. Man, see, this is why I don't hollow out my decks, because I'd be scared I'm gonna damage those ulti Caiuses and all that. People always ask me why I don't bling out my decks. I'm not careful enough, so I know the card's gonna get damaged. Okay, so he resummons the mole. Prisons the mole. Okay, that's not bad. Is it Ryko? So gets rid of his bottomless moles. Return, Torrential, Ryko. Oh, that sucks. 2 good cards. Torrential and Return. He draws Greffer. So Henry's hands like Greffer, Caius. Yeah, Greffer, Caius, and one thing I will say about Caius is like if you play 2 Caius and you're going second, you should probably side one out if you're playing Vayu Turbo. Right now I'm not playing Caius, but if I were to play Caius, I'd definitely recommend siding 1 Caius out when you go second. Because Caius is insane when you go first. Alright, so he prisons the Greffer. And Henry lets it go through and looks like he's gonna abuse Trooper again. What's left in Henry's hand? Like Henry just drew a really slow hand, I think. He's got like I know he has my body as a shield in his hand and another card. Alright, so Los mills his Torrential, mills Trooper. So at least Los is not milling Vayus. Alright, Greffer send Vayu, and he's got 2 Siroccos in there. So Los sends another Vayu. So he's got a lot of plays now. What's Henry's back row? We know it's not Torrential. You milled it. So if Los can drop Stardust here. Okay, so I see Henry's hand. Henry's hand is Greffer, Caius, my body in hand, and another card. I can't see what the other card is. So yeah, Torrential's gone. So Los is the only thing Los is really afraid of is like Mirror Force right here. No, okay, so he's like, I guess trying to see if he's got Crow, but it looks like Henry does not have Crow. Heck, maybe we should start signing Needle Stealing against Vayu. Needle Stealing would have been okay there. Like you set Ryko, and then they do their thing. Needle Stealing. Alright, Armor Master and Special Gale. And what's Henry? So Henry compulses the Stardust. 13, 3,000. It's still game. So yeah, Henry's hand was Burial. Yeah, Henry's hand was just really slow. Now, one thing I will say, congrats to Los. few things I'm gonna go over. So I don't. I actually asked Henry after. I don't think you should side my body in the mirror. It only stops like what? First of all, you can only stop a Raikou if they flip it. You can't use my body in a damage step. And so yeah, congrats to Los. Now he's in the lead for most wins on the channel. He won 3 boxes, and we're gonna get his deck profile. I'm gonna upload that in a few hours if you guys want to see it. People have been asking for Los's Vayu Turbo list for a while, so I finally got it, and yeah, we're gonna upload it here soon. Hope you guys enjoyed the finals, and we're back soon for another tournament. Bye.